there had been an expectation at best they would roll over January production levels. And there was a view that because the Russians were pushing for a production increase, Russia might get their way. But His Royal Highness, he brought the bazooka yesterday. I mean, nobody was anticipating a unilateral Saudi cut of 1 million barrels a day. And I think they very much took back control of OPEC. They would say we're always in control of OPEC. We're the only one with spare capacity. We're the only one who can swing the market in terms of production. But there had been a sense that maybe Russia was calling the shots. Saudi proved they were really back in the driver's seat yesterday.
Why do you think they did it? Unilaterally, as he said, a gesture of goodwill to oil-producing nations with Iraq and Nigeria and Libya struggling so much. Is that really the reason, or is it more because they're just not sure where global demand is going to go, and Russia is very sure that it would like to take more market share, maybe in part to punish one Senator Ted Cruz in his state of Texas for opposing the Nord Stream 2 pipeline?
No, I think that His Royal Highness has always been concerned about the demand outlook. I mean, he was right. In January last year, he was concerned when the reports of the virus were emerging from Wuhan. He's always been concerned about the demand outlook. And so I think when you have cascading government lockdown restrictions, this new COVID variant, I think he just wants to be extra cautious when it comes to production policy. He does not want to be sort of caught blindsided by a shift in the demand outlook. That said, I do think also, the timing was very interesting. You also had Qatar welcomed back into the GCC fold yesterday. You had the Saudis making this grand gesture to Qatar. So I think there were a lot of Saudi grand gestures going on yesterday. I'm not sure the Russians are especially pleased with it. I mean, yes, they'll benefit from the price action, but I do think the Russians are very concerned about losing market share to the U.S. That is what Alexander Novak actually said in December. If we don't increase, somebody else will. And I do think they will want to keep shale on the sidelines in 2021.
All right. Well, obviously, I want to shift gears just a bit here. Iran. Is this going to be the incoming Biden administration's greatest challenge, this sort of new saber rattling by Iran?
I mean, I think certainly the fact that this week we've had a series of provocative gestures. We've had the South Korean tanker seized. We have Iran announcing that they are going to be enriching uranium at 20% levels. That is 90% of the way to weapons-grade enrichment. They will be doing it at this underground facility Fordo that they are not supposed to use under JCPOA. So I think it puts urgency in the Biden plan to try to get them back into this nuclear deal. They are very concerned that Iran is essentially marching towards having weapons capability. I think the Iranians, in turn, want to put pressure on Biden to get the deal done quickly and potentially offer the Iranians sweeteners to getting back into the nuclear deal.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.